for AVL Fest? Yeah. Are we here at Sovereign Kava in Asheville, North Carolina? I'm so glad to be back. I am Charlie Murphy. I'm going to be your stage manager today. I hope that you are ready. Thank you. Are you ready for... Yes. From the mouth of the artists themselves, Wilderness Crust multi-instrumentalist based right here in Asheville. Make some beautiful Sovereign Kava noise for my friend, your friend, Asheville's friend, Miriam Allen.
Thank y'all. Let's kick this little Asheville festival off proper. Quick little sound check again. Check, 1, 2. Well, I'm no fool, I'm a thief with a midnight torch, and I ripped this tune right off your porch. Do you like it? I'm a one-eyed jack, I skew the facts, I'm a ripoff. I'm an actress and I'm yours. Well, I'm a lover, I'm a liar, and you ain't seen nothing yet. 'Cause this one-eyed jack's gonna love you, love you, love you for a long, long time. Well, now you say I'm losing my mind, and if I wreck your truck one more time, I'm in trouble. I swear I wasn't drinking, I just wasn't really thinking when I hit the mailbox again. Well, maybe you're right and I'm crazy, and you ain't seen nothing yet. 'Cause this crazy woman's gonna love you, love you, love you for a long, long time. And you'll be saying in the morning, where'd that money go? At my bedside table. 'Cause I take one beer from the six-pack, and then I run it through the scanner, and then I walk off with the whole thing for $1. I'm a cheater, I love to plagiarize, a little devil in disguise, and won't you love me? Yeah, I'm a one-eyed jack, and I skew the facts, I'm a ripoff. I'm an actress and I'm yours. Well, I'm a lover, I'm a liar, and y'all ain't seen nothing yet. 'Cause this one-eyed jack's gonna love you, love you, love you for a long, long time. Oh, baby, I'm gonna love you, love you, love you, love you for a long, long time. Thank you. We'll make a couple. I'm the guinea pig for the first act of the festival, so I'm gonna make a couple of requests here. Could I get the white lights a little more dim? Oh, thank you. I was getting burnt up here. And could I possibly have a little more guitar in the monitor, sweet David? Thank you. Very brave sound engineer here to run sound for all these bands for the next 4 days. 4 or 5 bands a day or a night, that's a lot to deal with. Thank you. That is much better. I'm not sure what that announcer said. I think he was trying to say Charlie Murphy. That I'm a wilderness junkie. It's true, I'm a backpacker, sailor. And I went on this backpacking trip with my buddies, and then I was just so grateful. Like, you get to spend, 12 hours a day walking with somebody, and you really get to know that person. How's it going? And I was like, wow, I'm so lucky I get to be out here in the middle of nowhere with all these great people. So I wrote them a song. Does your heart burst with the sound of the dawn chorus? And does it gleam when the April sun shines through the green leaves? And does it leap to the moon when the wood thrush sings in June? And does it split in two when a wounded soul plays a fiddle tune? And if the answer is a yes, will you walk a mile with me? Do your eyes swell up when you see an elderly couple touch? And do they close in for right when you hear a wounded animal cry? When someone you love is in pain, can you empathize? Does it make you cry? Does the water spill from your eyes? And if the answer is a yes, will you walk a mile with me? Do your eyes blow up in wonder when the flame azaleas bloom? And does the song of a hermit thrush make your heart swoon? And does your heart live on your sleeve, exposed and unafraid to bleed? And does it feel safe and sound when it hears I love you? And if the answer is a yes, will you walk a mile with me? Thank you. Can I get just a little more guitar in the monitor, please? Thanks, sir. All right, my buddy Don Humphreys, y'all might know him. He wrote he wrote 3 Grammy Award-winning bluegrass tunes. He wrote songs for Del McCoy and Patty Loveless, lots of crazy people. And we were buddies, and I used to go to play music with him and go over to his house, and we'd co-write some tunes. And then he was dying of cancer, and we knew we didn't have long, so I was going over to his house. I was like, come on, we got to write a song about your cancer before you go. And so here it is. We got this out. This will be the last song he wrote. It's called The Malignant Blues. Where's your sense of humor? Since they found that tumor, you're such a drag to be around now. Radiation, medication, and cross-legged meditation. Man, your body parts have gone on vacation. Yeah, just say no to chemo, start refusing the infusions. There's something about biopsy that rhymes with autopsy. Well, let's tax the church to pay my bills. Retired vets can have all my pills. Just give me my guitar and one last song. Yeah, I'll give away everything I got except my Jameson and my pot and that fiddle player that eases all my ills. Yeah, just say no to chemo, start refusing the infusions. There's something about biopsy that rhymes with autopsy. Yeah, just say no to chemo, start refusing the infusions. There's something about biopsy that rhymes with autopsy. John Humphreys, thank you. You gotta have a, I have to tell that story or somebody will throw a tomato at me or something, You got, this chick's got a sick sense of humor. No, Don Humphreys. Okay, I do a little bit too, but maybe that's why we got along. All right, so this is a song about a cabin I used to live in Ecuador. It was way up these switchbacks, and you had to hike up there, and I had this view over the whole Andean range. It was pretty phenomenal up there. I had a horse, and I rode him to parties and stuff. It was great. A couple of years. And I had this outhouse that was way over there. And you had to do more switchbacks to get to the outhouse. And it had this little wooden ledge, right? So nobody could see you, even though you're out in the middle of nowhere. But man, you could just sit there wow. The view from the outhouse was wow. $1 million view. So anyway, this is a song about that. Four walls made of clay, and if the rain comes through the roof, wash my floor away. Away. The Garden of Eden in a mason jar, the forbidden fruit growing in my backyard. In my backyard. And I don't want to go back to Aloha today. Don't remind me of your civilized ways. And I don't want to go back to Aloha today. Those god-awful noises scare me away. And I hang my laundry from the trees and watch the clothes fly off the mountain with a breeze, with a breeze. The day is done, I'm off my feet, but I can still hear his rhythm rocking me to sleep, rocking me to sleep. And I don't want to go back to Aloha today. Don't remind me of your civilized ways. And I don't want to go back to Aloha today. Those god-awful noises scare me away. And I give my horse free rein to tear up a mountain in a red dust stain, a red dust stain. The day is done and I'm off my feet, but I can still hear his rhythm rocking me to sleep, rocking me to sleep. And I don't want to go back to Aloha today. Don't remind me of your civilized ways. And I don't want to go back to Aloha today. Those god-awful noises scare me away. Aloha, thank you. Yeah, it was this beautiful little town in the Andes, but then to get your groceries, you had to get on this bus for a couple hours and go to the big city of Loja, and it was so disturbing. And you didn't realize how disturbing it was till you got back to the village, and you're like, whew, wow, it's like, you know, nothing more peaceful than the old countryside. All right, well, speaking of that, I guess it would be uncharacteristic of me to not do one in Spanish. And half the audience speaks Spanish. Out of all 5 of y'all, 3 of y'all speak Spanish that I know of. Ratoncitos corriendo por la cocina y la gata durmiendo en la esquina y Pablito se olvidó apagar la luz y en la mesa se quema la última vela. Pablito confundido, nadando en una barca de alcohol. Pablito enmarañado, nos vemos más allá en las nubes. Soledad toma su rienda. Su caballo corre sin rumbo por donde quiera. Y Pablito no piense nada más que su debilidad. Pablito confundido, nadando en una barca de alcohol. Pablito enmarañado, nos vemos más allá en las nubes. Now Pablito, he feels bad about what he said. Now he's drinking to kill all the snakes in his head. And he's lonely, dying in his words for a woman that he wished he'd never hurt. Pablito confundido, nadando en una barca de alcohol. Pablito enmarañado. Nos vemos más allá en las nubes. Gracias a Pablito. Actually, let's do one on the violin now. Let's do this. Let's break this up a little bit. So my great-great-grandfather made this violin about 1880 or so, and it is quite magnificent. And thank you. My grandma told me on her deathbed, did you know there's a violin that your great-great-grandfather made? And we don't know where it is. And I was like, what do you mean you don't know where it is? So my mom called about 85th cousins, 12 times removed, and this whole thing. About a year later, she tracked it down. And it was in little pieces. This great aunt handed it over, and it was like in little pieces everywhere. And so I had a luthier put it back together, and it sounds quite amazing. I'm still learning how to play it. So he apparently was a luthier and made lots of violins. And there's more of them out there, sitting in people's attics somewhere. So this is a song about I'm also a day sailor, and I have a little sailboat, and I have this passion, absolute passion for exploring Appalachian mountain lakes. I usually go alone with my dog, and we currently are on Fontana, and I'll take it, but I'll go sailing, put the sails up, and then go way up in these coves in the Smoky Mountain National Park, and just anchor out and spend a couple nights up in there, swimming, hiking, writing songs. It's so relaxing. You have no cell service. And then you get back and you go, what was the problem? I don't remember what the problem was. So here's a song about that. Violin, could you have a better friend? A lost cove and a dog named Changuito. Well, the wind is at my back, I hoist my sails, I'm ready to go. My boat is loaded up with a violin and a dog named Changuito. Don't worry about leaving, darling, I have been alone before. Just toss me the keys and let yourself out the door. I'll be sitting here with this violin tucked up under my chin, won't even notice that you're gone until you come back again. Well, in the depths of Lost Cove, a fish caught my eye. Into the emerald water, I take my clothes off and dive. My lungs turn into gills, I breathe water, I am alive. As I swim all night long through the depths of my mind. Come and go, but Changuito's always there, soft and white with brown spots in his hair. He is always by my side, I am never alone. Dirty cowboys come and go, I do not miss them when they're gone. Thank you. I was giggling because I got a couple of my friends know about Changuito, my first mate on a sailboat. You know, when your first mate is a dog and you spend that much time alone with your dog, and that's your best friend, and you slept together every night for 14 years, and you had boyfriends come and go, but that dog was always there. You know, it's like losing your son. It's your family when you lose them. It's not easy. All right, time for a bad country song. Somebody told me, wow, you know, you really suck as a songwriter if you write a song that mentions pickup trucks and tattoos. And I was like, well, wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to write one that mentions pickup trucks and tattoos. So here you go. For all y'all Asheville hillbillies, a bad country song. Something accessible for everyone. I said, God bless tattoos, even the ones I got of you. Some things you can't undo. Yes, some things you can't change, some things y'all cannot rearrange. So God bless all our tattoos. And thank you for my truck, even though it gets me stuck. It gets 13 mpg. Yeah, it's a great little rig, it always gets me to my gig. So thank you for my pickup truck. They say the best things in life don't come free, but that ain't the way it happens for me. If you just songs. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? And thank you for this gig. It pays $50 in tips, and I'm sleeping in the back of my truck. Sometimes you don't make a lot, no matter how many tunes you got. And we're crashing in the venue parking lot. They say the best things in life don't come free, but that ain't the way it happens for me. If you just skip along singing songs, yeah, what could possibly go wrong? And that's why God made tattoos, even the ones I got of you. Some things you can't undo. Yes, some things you can't change, some things y'all cannot rearrange. So God bless all our tattoos. God bless all our tattoos. Thank you very much. Okay, this is my favorite song of lately. Last year, I organized a festival. It was really hard. It was called the Resilience Festival. It was a bit of a flop. Not a lot of people showed up. But we raised a lot of money for victims of sexual assault. Everybody's favorite topic. Everybody loves to talk about this. I know, it was so fun. And anyway, but when I organized that festival, a lot of people came out with these really terrifying stories of abuse. And I heard so many stories, and I was like, you know, I gotta write a song about this, and it's not a sad song, because your spirit is way up here, and these people that hurt you are way down here, and they got nothing on you. They got nothing on you. Your spirit was born to just fly and sail all over these people, and I promise y'all, every single person in this room can come back from anything, absolutely anything. In the heart of Lexington, the strong preyed upon the weak. And the kids were told, don't say a word, hush and just don't speak. But what they didn't know, what they failed to realize, is when you try to take a child's voice away, it gets louder every day. Kentucky angels got mud on their wings. And sweet Jesus Christ would get down on his knees to hear them sing. Kentucky angels, through the valley their voices ring, and the morning glories bloom all night when they sing. Well, those men fell from grace, and their gazes all turned down, and when you pass them on the street, their eyes hit the ground. And their throats all stay choked by the secrets they keep, while the hearts and the voices of angels fly free. Kentucky angels got mud on their wings. And sweet Jesus Christ will get down on his knees just to hear them sing. Kentucky angels, through the valley their voices ring, and the morning glories bloom all night when they sing. All the way down from heaven they fly, just to pick you up and hold you and wipe tears when you cry. And when you need to say a prayer, when you need to call upon someone, you're gonna need a soul with a voice as big as the city of Lexington. Kentucky angels got mud on their wings. And sweet Jesus Christ will get down on his knees to hear them sing. Kentucky angels, through the valley their voices ring, and the morning glories bloom all night when they sing. Kentucky angels got mud on their wings. And sweet Jesus Christ would get down on his knees to hear them sing. Kentucky angels, through the valley their voices ring, and the morning glories bloom all night when they sing. Kentucky angels, thank you. Song goes out. We got any river rats in here? River rats. Y'all are lying. Not one river rat in this whole room. There's one. I know Bobby Chulo is a river rat. Thank you. He's being shy. This is for all the closet river rats in here. I want y'all to feel included. Well, it runs wet and it runs wide, and here love you cannot hide. It runs 3.25 miles from my home. Well, I used to love a man, but the river he couldn't stand, so I had to leave him dry up on the bank. And my home, let me tell y'all about my home. Ain't nothing but a cold Carolina river running through my soul. Ain't nothing but a cold Carolina river running through my soul. For 10 years we went down, Lord, our feet never touched the ground. The sun beat down on us, and we shine like fool's gold. And then one day you showed up with all your love, and your kindness makes me wanna cry. And my home, let me tell you all about my home. Ain't nothing but a cold Carolina river running through my soul. Ain't nothing but a cold Carolina river running through my soul. Take me down the river, babe, and I'll follow you down. Treat me with kindness and I'll follow you around. Be patient with me, I'm just learning how to love. Learning how to love. Well, I believe in true love, and some things last forever. And I promise that I'll love you with all my might. Be patient with me, I'm just learning how to love. My teacher, my friend, my love. And my home, let me tell y'all about my home. Ain't nothing but a cold Carolina river running through my soul. Ain't nothing but a cold Carolina river running through my soul. Ain't nothing but a cold Carolina river running through my soul. Thank you. Very elite crowd tonight, very small elite crowd. Appreciate y'all being here. Be so lonely if y'all weren't here. Been hanging out with a fella that likes to climb trees. So, you know, had to write a song about climbing trees. Duh. You know, it's from his perspective. I'm like, oh, wow, look at that. He's way up in an oak tree. I wish I could get up in there. Well, I like to climb up in tall trees where nobody can bother me, while the people down below are spewing out words, but the only ones making sense are the birds. 'Cause up in tall trees nobody's bugging me. There ain't no one to get on my nerves. while the people on the ground are looking around for me. I be getting high with the crows in this canopy. Well, you're always right, and I'm always wrong. You can't stand the words to my songs, but I love you, darling. I wanna sing it along. So how about I go climbing while you stay home? 'Cause up in tall trees, nobody's bugging me. There ain't no one to get on my nerves, while the people on the ground are all looking around for me. I'll be getting stoned with the crows in this canopy. Well, if you hate going shopping and buying new things, and small talk drives you insane, you like crickets and cicadas more than humanity, well then I think you should climb on up here with me. 'Cause up in tall trees, nobody's bugging me. There ain't no one to get on my nerves, while the people on the ground are all looking around for me. I be getting high with the crows in this canopy. Yeah, while the people on the ground are looking around for me. I'll be smoking a fat one in this canopy. Woo-hoo. Thank you. I don't know where you've flown to. Maybe the eagles were calling you. Are you lost in the valley? Is it dark down there? Can't find your way home? Darling, I've been there. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know where you've flown to. May the sound of my voice be a guide for you. Hold tight, darling, to the mountainside, and let the river cradle you. Oh, I'm scared too. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, I don't know where you've flown to. Maybe the eagles were calling you. Thank you. That's the title track to my third album called Eagles Calling. You can listen to it on Spotify for free. The ferry is leaving at 12, and I don't want you to go without me. Would it be too much to ask you to stay here? Love me like you said you would. And my captain is gone, and I'm sailing this thing alone. And my boat, well, I feel like it's sinking. And the years, they have taught me nothing. I'm still making the same mistakes. And if I learn my lesson by now, then what's the point in even crying? And my boat, well, I feel like it's sinking. Thank you. So this friend of mine on one of these backpacking trips, he says, you're sitting out there in the middle of nowhere and you have weird conversations. And I said, he has roosters. I was like, I hate roosters. I hate them. They're a bunch of rapist bastards. I don't like them. They're just evil. And he said, my rooster's a gentleman. He said, yeah. He goes around and he gets little kernels of corn and he feeds them to each individual hen and makes sure that they all have something to eat. He said, if your rooster's an asshole, that's because he doesn't have enough hens. I'm like, oh. Well, it might apply to humanity as well. So. Tell that to somebody. If you just had more hens, you'd be a nice guy. Somebody's going to kill me. Well, my rooster was a gentleman. He stole my corn pipe and he fed it to his hens. He liked to keep his girls plump for sure, 'cause when the ladies are happy, they come back for more. Cluck, old rooster, cluck and squall. If you ain't got enough hens, then you ain't no rooster at all. Cluck, old rooster, cluck and crow. Well, the hens are on the run and they don't know where to go. Well, my rooster had many wives. He was the love of everybody. about his life. And in his roost he was the king. Well, the ladies come a-running when they hear him sing. Cluck, old rooster, cluck and squall. If you ain't got enough hens, then he ain't no rooster at all. Cluck, old rooster, cluck and crow. Well, the hens are on the run and they don't know where to go. Well, my rooster was the king of hearts. He was a daddy and a lover of feathered tarts. And he had the royal flush in his hand. He was playing with a full deck on his land. Cluck, old rooster, cluck and squall. If he ain't got enough hens, then he ain't no rooster at all. Cluck, old rooster, cluck and crow. Well, the hens are on the run and they don't know where to go. Yeah, cluck, old rooster, cluck and squall. If he ain't got enough hens, then he ain't no rooster at all. Cluck, old rooster, cluck and crow. Well, the hens are on the run and they don't know where to go. Thank you. The Polygamous Rooster Song. Y'all can handle one more song in Spanish? ¿En español? Okay. This song's from the La Capitana record, and it is the title track called La Capitana. No puedo navegar este barco solita, sin capitán. No puedo navegar este barco en medio del mar sin capitán. Because the captain has lost his mind and abandoned us all. Y no puede ser más pena para mí. Qué peligro navegar este bote en medio del mar sin capitán. Qué peligro navegar este barco solito sin capitán. Because the captain has lost his mind and abandoned us all. Y no puede ser más pena para mí. Las olas y dragones del mar me persiguen por todo el mundo. Y ahora la capitana soy yo, solo yo. Me voy a navegar este barco solita, sin capitán. Me voy a navegar este barco en medio del mar sin capitán. Because the captain has lost his mind and abandoned us all. Y no puede ser más pena para mí. Gracias. Got time for a couple more songs. This is a song about my grandmother, that same grandmother that told me about that violin. She was like my second mom. I had two mamas, which can be a beautiful thing and a terrible thing. Two mamas ganging up. You can't get away with anything. Do you remember your granddaddy playing Irish fiddle tunes on the porch in 1921? Do you think you could hum just one of those for me? Oh, gone from the world, a melody. And do I deserve to wear this diamond ring? My mind, it goes round and round. And all the time I wish I'd spend with you. Oh, I hope I did not let you down. Sunday dinner, we'd all get in line. And I wish right now I had your hand in mine. But ancient tales have been passed down like a song. Oh, 93 years was not very long. And I hide from you up in the top of the magnolia tree. You know that I can still see the top of your head looking around for me. You painted the roadsides pink with wildflowers, and the rolling hills were happy for that. And from all of us down here in South Carolina, well, it ain't the same now that you're gone. No, it ain't the same now that you're gone. Thank you. I think I got time for maybe one more tune. Maybe let's do one more fiddle song. How y'all feel about that? Okay. Violin. It's whatever you want it to be. Okay, the song, this is an old-time song. No one knows who wrote it, but we refer to it as the menopausal chicken song. Because y'all know what happens to chickens when they stop laying eggs, right? So. Cluck-o hen, cluck and sing, ain't laid eggs since way last spring. Cluck-o hen, cluck and squall, ain't laid eggs since way last fall. My old hen, she's a good old hen, she lays eggs for the railroad men. Sometimes one, sometimes two, sometimes enough for the hunting crew. Cluck-o hen, cluck and sing, ain't laid eggs since way last spring. Cluck-o hen, cluck and squall, ain't laid eggs since way last fall. My old hen, she had a wooden leg, best darn hen and laid an egg. Lay more eggs than any hen in a barn. Does a shot of whiskey won't do us no harm. Cluck-o hen, cluck and sing, ain't laid eggs since way last spring. Cluck-o hen, cluck and squall, ain't laid eggs since way last fall. Coco Hen, thank you. All right, my name's Miriam. Thank y'all for helping all of us kick off Asheville Festival. Appreciate y'all.